Hello everybody, welcome back to Slots and Daggers. Once again, thank you to the developer for sending me a key to play the game. It's important you know that as we get started on our series of videos here. We now have all 5 reels available to us. So, what should we try today? Ancestral Axe, 0.5 physical damage per current shield. Alright, haven't used it before. It's new, we'll try it. Ego. Alright, that's going to one-shot him. Or not. So, we're going to need... Did it get much louder? I feel like it got much louder somehow. We're going to need ways to gain and retain shield as best we can. But I think right now, just more damage on there will be fine. Love to see the crit cash. Now here's my problem. If I end up without any shield, my attacks are going to be really ineffective. So, what are we going to do about that? Like, it's fine now while the enemies are quite weak. But soon, they're going to eat through my shield, and then it'll be my turn to attack, and I won't have any way to attack them because I won't have any shield left. So, we increase our shield. Absolutely. 20 poison, 10 physical damage, more HP. I think we just go. That ability to nudge stuff might be more important here, but we're going to need more money to make that work. Yeah, so long as the axe is on the right, it's not so bad, but there's no guarantees. It'd be fun if there was a thing, like a passive or a power-up that let you decide if you wanted to activate your reels from left to right or right to left. Increase our money, bonus on healing, 40% attack bonus next turn, increase max health by 25. I'm going to roll once, because we should get an upgrade option, which is good, and I'll take stake as well for our last 10. So now, future attacks 43 this turn. We might be capped out at 100. It might be that our shield could only ever match our health, which wasn't something that I'd kind of internalized previously. But that does seem to be the case. Or at least our max shield reaches our max health rather than whatever our current health is. So, Gouda going to become more important in that regard, I think. Queen of Snakes. Not a great start for us. The money's great. The lack of attack, not so much. 73 really hurts us here. They're going to heal this turn, so a good chance for us to raise a bunch of shield and then make an attack with it this turn. Alright, we got him. But it's touch and go, for sure. This is 2 coins, crit times 6. This is 1 to 4 coins, crit times 3. I'm never sure if it's better to just keep upgrading the coin we have, or take the sack instead. All symbols will be executed 2x next turn. I wonder if we take the gem and don't use it, will the upgraded version of the gem be more likely to give us good payouts. Like, not guaranteed, because otherwise you'd use it every single turn, every single time, but in the long term, it might be a wise investment. But for now, Judah, coin, roll once. Oh, we can't afford to upgrade this. 20% bonus physical damage. Yeah. Get our little story. The Black Cemetery is back. That's so bad. Crits on nothing are nothing. They get 100 shield. That's better. That's so much better. That's what we need. Right. Stocks. Gain 100% coins when rolled. Critical. Bonus carries over to next turn. That's interesting. Obviously, better if you have good money items. But there's nothing to say we couldn't go to having more than 3 things for our rolls. It just, the more things we have on our reels, the harder it is to find the shield we need and the attack we need. So, buffer shield. Keep going. That's great. I love that for me. $150 plus the bonuses, I guess. Iron Shield grants 40. This grants 40 already at level 3. I presume if I took the Iron Shield and got rid of the Wooden Shield, when we level up the Iron Shield, it's going to level up more efficiently because the percentage upgrades mean that it's going to be a higher number overall. And we get a bit of a rebate, which is nice. Can't afford the cheese, but we're on Iron Shields now. And then the scope to upgrade our Iron Shields should have us in good stead. That is a tiny attack, which is good if we can get some axes. Three times 12, then 3 times 22, and you can see how it can scale very quickly if you can't get on top of your damage early enough. 32. More damage or more HP? Go with the more HP. That means that we can hold more shield, which means we can hit harder. That's really bad. Alright, we finally get some attack. They take all of it away exactly on the nose, which is hilarious. Cash, very welcome. There's the shield we need. Eat the steak. Alright, 80 off of 152 is going to leave us with 72 damage. And I swear I clicked once and it just gave me 3 reels all at once on that one. Bit strange. Maybe that's just a very lucky thing that can happen. But I need to get like 3 or 4 axes here. Max coins reached. I had no idea. Well, in that case, maybe it is best to look for some things that we can spend the money on. Could have staked. Alright, I need an attack now, please. We're not getting anything of value out of this situation. Right, so something like the crossbow costs $7 to use, but we're at max money and is a skill. So we'll take that, We'll upgrade this. We'll upgrade that. We'll upgrade our stake. We'll roll once. We'll upgrade our iron shield. 100%. So that's 80 shield now, which is so much stronger than our wooden shield was a mere moment ago. I need some relic that starts me off with some amount of shield. Wait, this is just terrible. All of these zeros. Hitting for 110? He's hitting for 120 now. If we don't get a bunch of shield, we are screwed. Right, we survived this hit. But we need, like, shield, shield, weapon, weapon to have any hope here. That ain't it. $180. Oh, we're gonna be okay. But I don't think we can hit for 65 off of this. Oh, we got the crit, so we're okay. But that was rough, man. $33. More Gouda. Upgrade the boots. To the Cursed Swamp. We haven't made it through the Cursed Swamp yet. This guy is just humongous already. We get a lucky critical there. That's lovely. So it does just populate the first 3 reels as the same thing on occasion, which I've got no beef with. Not like the beef of our steak. Any hit now is incredible. That'll do it. Upgrade the shield or Gouda. Or take the wrench. Nudge 1 wheel up to 3 symbols. 2 uses per fight, cost $7 to use. We'll get that in. Nothing else to be using right now. Now, why would I nudge things at this stage? Wheels left 0, nudges left 2. Oh, I get that shield after the fact. That's great. It gives me something to work with next round. At the very least. I'm going to have to really use kind of all the tools available to us to make this work. $132. We're okay. We're okay. Alright. It's just going to be about balancing what we have versus what we need on every single roll very, very carefully. More damage per shield or more max shield? More max shield because it's also more max health. Can't afford to do anything. Well, now we can. We've got 129 shield. Wheels left 1, nudges left 3. So if we nudge that into a weapon, we do 187. He's doing 3 times 40. This is fine. 3 times 42 when we're on 250 shield is plenty. Even more shield, even more max HP. We just did max HP, so let's do this. This is now 120 per shield, which is very strong. Horn Goblin. Let's bump this into a shield and see if we get the crit. We do. Lovely. With the crit, our shield is higher than our max HP, which is interesting. No need to do any spending when we're going to have plenty of health and armor to get through the rest of the fight. 400 attack on that is very nice. Let's go Morguda again. King of Bagnar. I'm going to bump this into a shield, get the crit. Ready for next round. He's hitting for 221, which is humongous. I wonder if crossbow, up to 40 damage, uses skill check, 2 uses per turn. I mean, he's going to hit us for 226 into 300 shields. There's no need to spend the $7. If we can get shield axe or 2 axes, then we're fine. Complete the cursed swamp. All right, $25. This is now 160 shield per level. $3 left. Ain't buying anything. We are going to the Red Desert. You find an ancient book speaking of bygone times. The Golden Cathedral of Quill. Tobacco caravans from the Plains of Plenty. The imprisoned ceremonial master Shunna, who invented the coffee ritual to distract his captors. And almost unreadable in the forbidden chapter, faded scribblings of the invasion of Kull, when masked riders burned the cathedral and pillaged the plains. Entering the Red Desert. Hello, Archie. You're adorable. Your hands remind me of the abominable snowman from the Windows 95 snowboarding skiing game. Right, if I could bump this reel, I would, but I can't. Oh no, that's their health. Why are we on minus $5? What do you do? Humongous hits though. Love that. Can't afford anything great. I'll take vampirism to help us along our way. Some kind of ooze enemy. They're applying shield first, which is fine for us because it means we'll have 300 attack this round. Alright, so long as our rolls are good, we are pretty damn powerful right now. More max HP. The gunslinger. Do I want to bump reels? 215 magical attack. Not yet. Alright, we have to kill him this turn or heal a bunch or something, which is terrifying. We got him, but I don't like how close these are getting. 40% bonus physical damage. I mean, I'll take any edge I can get right now. The shard thing. 3 times 56 on direct attacks. No money. Three times 71 on direct attacks is terrifying, man. If we bump this into an axe, we get a crit hit. 1,400 on a crit hit is humongous, but these attacks are getting real rough to make. Real bumping, immensely important right now. He's doing 220 to us, but we're at max shield already. So, little to be done. Two times 120, it takes us down to exactly 0. I'll leave it be right now. I really want to bump when the crits are most important. Two times 130 is okay. Two times 140 is again okay. Two times 150 is exactly what they need, which is a bit of a bummer. If we bump for a single sword right now, or a single axe, complete the Red Desert. That was rough. There's a lot to hate there. Extra healing, 10 physical damage using a skill check, 1 use per turn, 15% more damage. More Gouda. We can't afford both. That would be 47. The sewers. Lich Hound. I like the different colours that we're getting through here. It's nice to see some pops of colour against what is otherwise a lot of brown and grey. That's amazing. Great turn. 2 times 97 coming in directly behind our shields, which means we get to keep the 325. But still, very scary. We're going to bump this into an axe. %, shield. More Gouda. We'll take the Gouda, save 7 so that we can bump a Mud Fairy. Hello, Mud Fairy. 133 to both attack and shield. Like, I could bump this, but there's no need to when the shield is effectively full right now. That is scary, though. They're healing for 100. That's so good. Crushed it. Killing Curse. Up to 1 magical damage. Uses skill check. Crit times 1,000. That's very interesting, but I'm going to hold off right now. If we spend 22, we still have 7 for a bump. The Arm. 4 times 53 is okay. Right now, at least. Minus $20. Is that what then? This wasn't -5 how much money we had. It's just what they're doing to us next turn. That's very rude. Alright, well, if they're doing -$20 to us, let's bump to an axe now and get the kill before they have a chance to do so. Respins 2 previous wheels. It's very interesting, but I'm not going to do it. $22. We could go with more vampirism and still have 7. Sure. I'd like to upgrade our coin, but we haven't had that option very much lately at all. 187 into shield. They've got so much health. Oh my god. Get wrecked. We could upgrade, but I think I'd rather have money for bumps right now. The Deceiver. One lock. Are they going to lock a reel? Maybe? I don't love it. Yeah. Interesting. It still pays out, which is nice, but it's not exactly the most useful of our tiles. I'm gonna roll for an axe. Get an extra 600 odd attack in. I only do that once per turn. If they lock us again, I'd be very mad. Are they healing? That's fine. We've still got 325. We could bump for another attack. And I'm going to try and get this done as fast as possible. Four times 85 directly to us is too much. We need... Can we only bump once per game, not once per round? Oh god. Can we kill him with this? We dead? We're dead! I'm so mad. Shield potion grants 50 shield plus 10% max shield increase, one use per turn. 1 coin, respin this wheel afterwards. 15 physical damage, crit times 3, respin the wheel afterwards. Alright, some interesting stuff. We've got loads of chips to spend. Where are they best spent? 100 starting health? Sure, we'll do that. We'll just throw it in anything, honestly. Alright. We clearly need to rebalance some things in our wheels for future games, but for now, thank you ever so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.